What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video I wanted to do something a little different, and it might be a little too late, but I feel the stats in UFC 4, they just have to be better. Like right now I feel in UFC 3 in any other UFC game, the stats were based on records and not actual skill. That to me just it just doesn't make sense. Let's take Bobby Green here, for example, who last night had probably, arguably, the best performance of his career against Lando Veneta. I probably messed up his name, but whatever. Uh, Bobby Green is a really good fighter, but his stats right here, they don't really reflect that at all, and it makes you not want to use him. Like, who's gonna, go, oh wow, I really want to use Bobby Green. Like that fight, if a casual comes in and then sees that fight last night and it goes, oh wow, I got UFC 3, let me go try out Bobby Green. I didn't even know he was in the game. Then they come and they look at the stats and they're like, oh wow, like, I don't know about that. Like, I, no, that's not gonna happen because his stats don't reflect how good he is. Like, look at that: 85 striking, 86 grappling. Like, his grappling's higher than his striking. That's not right. His stamina, I feel, should also be better. He always goes a distance, so I don't understand why his stamina's that low. His health, I don't understand why that's that low either. If we're talking um, only UFC fights, he's only been finished once. He's only been finished once. So I don't understand why his health is that low. Like, I didn't go through all his fights and see like how many times he's been dropped and all that. But maybe that's why his health is low. Maybe he gets, you know, dropped quite a bit or whatever. But let's look at his individual stats right here. Like, his striking speed's 86. His power's 85. I mean, maybe that's okay because he doesn't have a lot of knockouts in the UFC, so maybe I'll let that one slide. But his striking speed, man, that should be up there just a little bit. Uh, Blocking, that's okay. I can understand that because Bobby Green holds his hands down, comes forward, but his head movement, that's the reason why he doesn't really block much, is because his head movement is so good. I feel like that should be at least either a 90 or maybe even like a 92. Footwork, I feel like he moves around pretty good. I feel like that could use a bump. Switch stance, I feel it's probably pretty good where it's at. But let's look at his grappling. Uh, at least looking at the Clay Guida fight, I can understand why his takedown defense isn't that good. But I feel like his bottom game should be get a little bump up because he got right back to his feet. And, you know, we all know Clay Guida's, an awesome wrestler. And just Clay could not hold him down. But I feel like his bottom game should be bumped up. Takedowns are good where they're at. As far as clinch and all that, it's probably pretty good. Uh, I feel like his submission defense should be a little bit better, at least in UFC 4, if they're going to be, upgrading fighters after last night's fight. He should definitely be bumped up. I'm hoping he's even in UFC 4 because he did retire for a little bit, but I'm really hoping that he makes the cut. So hopefully I'm not doing this video for no reason at all, but it is what it is. I'm really just want to get it out there that the stats, man, like the stats are kind of horrible for some of these guys. Like his stamina, dude, he always, like, a lot of his fights go to the scorecards. So I feel like his stamina should be just a little bump up. They don't have to be 90, but I don't know if you guys realize this, but like even a little bump up, it does a little bit for your stamina. Even if it was like an 89, I know he's at 87 right now. It might not seem like much, but that bump up and like endurance, I feel like that could even be 89 as well. So right here, chin strength, I don't understand why it's 84. Like I said, he's only been KO'd once. And when I say that, I'm talking UFC. I'm talking fights in the UFC. Because I know he's been stopped before, but not even then, it's only one time, I believe. But yeah, Dustin Poirier KO'd him, put him in the realm, the shadow realm. And yeah, but like that's one fight, man, and then ever since then he's never been finished. So I don't understand why his chin is still 84, like his body strength 86, leg strength 86. It's all 86 pretty much across the board, man. I mean, I'm not saying everything should be 90, but it shouldn't be as low as as that, man. It should reflect real life, and that's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like he should be better. Like I said, what if you got a new fan? Wait a second. I didn't realize this before, but wow, his perks are all wrestling perks. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Say you got like someone that just bought UFC 3. They see that fight last night against, Lando Veneta, and they want to use Bobby Green. Like maybe, like I said, maybe they didn't realize he was in the game. They come to use him, and they're like, they look at these stats, like they don't even go in depth. They just look at these stats, and they're like, wow. Like, I changed my mind. Not gonna use him. You know what I mean? It really turns you off. It really turns you off from using, guys that you feel should be better. But I am gonna go use Bobby Green. But I wanna bring attention to another fighter I feel in UFC 4. Hopefully gets an upgrade. And that's this guy, man. Like, go look at this guy's record. He has one draw. Undefeated. Knocked out Kevin Lee. Knocked out Stevie Ray. His striking's 84. He's undefeated in the UFC. He's undefeated. And these are his stats. These are his stats. These are his stats. I just don't get it. I do not get it. Do you guys agree with me? Like, I know they've released some fighters, like their stats for UFC 4, but it's a whole new ranking system. I'm kind of interested to see, like, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to revert it back to the old system because they say that you can do that. Because I want to compare it to, what fighters got upgrades and what fighters they just said, well, I don't even care. Don't even care. And it's not like this guy went on a run recently. Santos, man, he's been undefeated since he's been in the UFC. He's had one draw. One draw. And a draw is not a loss. That to me is crazy. That to me is crazy. His stats are like this. But it is what it is. I don't make the stats, but what do you guys think about the stats? Let me know in the comments. Like, who do you feel they really got the stats wrong on? Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna go get a fight with Bobby Green. Probably gonna get my ass kicked. So let's do that. All right, I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys. So we're gonna jump into a ranked match here. I wanted to show you the ranked match screen because I know somebody will say, "Oh, you just went into quick match and got a fight." There's always that one person that thinks, that a YouTuber's lying. I see it on Marshall's channel all the time. It's just crazy, man. Ricky J's channel, people say, "Oh, that's just quick match. That's just quick match." Who cares if it is or not? But anyway, wow. Okay, we got lucky. You got lucky here. This is it's not the best matchup stylistically, but it's a matchup I can win. I was really hoping I wasn't gonna run into a Conor McGregor or anything like that. So he's Michael Chiesa, so his game plan should be to take it to the ground. And even though Bobby Green's perks are all ground perks, or both of them are ground perks, I'm not gonna say on the ground. He has Wrestling Clinic 2 and ground and pound level 2. I'm just trying to get a gauge on this guy. Throwing head kicks, he's just kind of throwing them out there. Deny that one. Gonna get right back up. Usually I go to backside, but I was not expecting him to do that. This isn't good. Not good at all. Alright, this guy's just transitioning, so should be able to get up here. You can kind of gauge a guy, like how good he is, like he's not being patient, just wants to transition. Not patient at all.
Good straight hand there by Green. He's feinting with the punch. Green gets touched by that kick there.
Just trying to. So he's throwing a lot of kicks with Michael Chiesa, which is kind of good because he's kind of long. So, he's throwing some weird stuff out there, like that naked head kick. He just went for an overhand there. Thought that was gonna go to the body because he was so close. So that was nice. I love that straight to the body, lead hook to the body. Yeah, I'm whiffing a lot here. Just trying to keep my combinations a little short. Once in a while, I'll throw a three-piece, but for the most part, I'm trying to keep them short. Like jab, lead hook, straight to the body, lead hook to the body, or straight lead hook. Like right there. Add an uppercut to the end. Trying to keep his stamina at least in line with mine. Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you have a low blocking stat, it decreases the speed between low block and high block. And right there with that teep, I thought he was going to go to the body, so I was blocking the body and he hit me in the face. So that might have been his round. I'm going to try to push a little bit, see how he kind of works on the back foot in this round. I'm going to try to push him a little bit. When I see the opportunity, push him back. There we go, push him back. There we go. Drop. I don't feel like this guy. Ooh, I gotta be careful. Like I said, he's throwing some weird stuff out. He's throwing that crazy stuff, like just a random flying knee that really could have hurt me.
so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would
Let's
catch
push
the
him
leg.
again. Overhand. Oh, he's throwing when he's hurt. Not a good idea.
He's out. He's out. The fight is over. Wow.
Maybe that wasn't the best player,
Big
but I'm not even going to chance it. I got lucky
beautiful shot to
with
end
this
the fight
matchup.
right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it
If,
did, and
you
I'm not
know,
even sure the opponent saw it coming
if
quite
he had a
frankly.
Conor
So,
McGregor, he probably would have had a better
execution
chance,
on
but
the
I feel
strike
like I
that
probably,
ultimately
like this
results in the
player
KO here tonight.
in general, probably would eventually beat him, but he was catching me, man. He was catching me with that weird stuff, like that, with that flying knee, the teep at the end of the first round.
And then he's out.
But props to him for using Michael Chiesa. That's another guy who's hard to use, man. Like, you really got to get to the fights on the ground. And I didn't really take a look at his stats, but I think I've used him once or twice, Michael Chiesa that is, and maybe his stats do reflect real life. I don't know, but I'm not saying they got all the stats wrong, but I'm saying for quite a few fighters, their stats, they need to be buffed, they need to be upgraded, whatever you want to call it, like they really do, because if they don't, then it's just you're gonna be running into the same guys all the time, even in quick match, you know, and that just gets boring to me. And hopefully in UFC 4, I know they've done some changes to ranked where like the weight class will switch every day, stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I feel like it needs more. Like you need to make these lower ranked guys more viable. But that's in my opinion. I hope you guys watched this video. I put a little bit of time into this one, so hopefully you guys did. If you didn't, oh well. But if you did, and you're new, and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Always leave a like. That really helps out the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.